What's up, everybody? I am on Lake Toho today in Kissimmee, where I fish a lot, a couple hundred days a year. I got Dan out here from New York, down here on a business trip, going out fishing today. We've already actually been fishing for about an hour. We started up on a little mussel shell bed, and I think, what did we catch, 4 there?
4.
Yeah. Texas rig worm, which it seems like we have to fish all the time now, and a spinnerbait. But we're here in the fall. Last video I put out was on the Butler Chain, and that was a lot of spinnerbait fishing. And today we're on Toho. They're still on shell beds. We're gonna fish some offshore hydrilla. Probably should have filmed yesterday because we caught a couple decent ones, but we got beautiful weather today. It's kind of partly cloudy, about 75 degrees. And we get a little wind pickup. We might throw some jerk baits and stuff like that, but stick with us and we'll see what we can do. Spot. Probably can't see me very well because the sun's right behind my head. Whatever. In the very last clip I said we were on a shell bed, and we had already started on another shell bed. Obviously, since we're here now, the shell bed didn't work out. We saw a lot of activity. I caught some fish in there yesterday when we didn't see much going on. Today we actually saw some good fish blow up in there and didn't get a single bite. So now we are on some offshore hydrilla down here at the south end of the lake on Toho. Still throwing the big worm because it is absolutely flat, mirror, calm today. It's not too hot. We got some cloud cover. There are some fish out here moving around. Some of them look to be gar, but I think I've seen a couple bluegill come up to the surface, which is always good. Caught a big one here yesterday. I'll throw a picture up of that. And actually the day before, we caught a big one here. I'll throw a picture up of that now. Hopefully you won't just see those pictures. You'll see the pictures of the big ones that he's about to catch. So keep watching, and we're gonna catch some fish. Oh, there's a bite right here, as I was picking it up off the bottom. You still got it? Yep, like he swung with it. Told you it was a big fish spot. Not a big one, but it's a good one. Not as big as the one we got out here the other day. He hit it right here by the boat.
Really?
Right as I picked it up off the bottom. Get up here, buddy. That's a nice fish. You put sunscreen on at the wrong time.
Yep.
Nice one on that DOA worm. On my top secret offshore grass pile. What am I hitting? Oh, my talons. He's probably 4.5. Looks are deceiving on camera, so I don't get called out for being an exaggerator. We're gonna weigh it.
They usually always do like smaller on that.
This fish, I'm going to say he's 4 pounds and 4 ounces. Oh, I was way off. 5 pounds?
Really?
No. He's 5? Let me try that again. Let me zero the scale. He weighs 5 pounds.
Wow.
They're starting to fill out. So there's a 5 pounder. I guess he does look like he weighs 5 pounds, doesn't he? He's pretty long, fat belly. All right. See you, buddy. It's always good to underestimate.
Yeah, pleasant surprise.
Stay off of it, but it might be a thinner clump that you could like fish through it. Got him? Mm-hmm. There you go. Not a bad fish. monster, but it's a good one. Oh, we're gonna keep track of our best 5 today. Let's see what we got. Not a bad one. Did he hit it right off that clump?
Yeah, he was
A little bit out.
Yeah.
That might have been him popping it though, when you thought, you know. I'm gonna say so we have a 5-pounder. We had another one about this size on the shell bed, the one I caught on the spinnerbait.
Yeah.
So we'll say that one was the same size as whatever this one weighs. Just so we can get I'm gonna say 2.6. I am way off today. 2.12.
Nice.
Been catching some bigger fish lately and it makes you. So 2.12. Nice. We'll call the other one 2.5 because I think he might have been a little smaller.
I agree with that.
So we have a 5, that'd be 10.
212.
And then we have 10 pounds, 4 ounces. We have caught 6 fish now, but we're not gonna count a couple of small ones we caught. So we got 3 fish that weigh 10 pounds and 4 ounces. Mark it. All right, let's go check out a different. We might come back here later, especially if the wind starts blowing. Get out of these gnats for a minute.
Might be a decent place too because of the grass. If it's really hot.
Supposed to blow 5 to 10 today. It's moving right along. We've only put 2 fish in the boat here. It's so calm. It's supposed to be blowing 5 to 10 today, but it's not. And then you probably can't see it in the camera, but we got these, call them hydrilla gnats. They're all over our faces. Caught 2 here. Oh, and you lost one, didn't you?
We did lose one.
Yeah, he lost one coming back to the boat. It was probably over 10. Somewhere between 1 and 10 pounds. We don't know. But we're gonna move on to another spot, let this spot rest. We might come back here later. We're gonna get all these gnats blown off of us and go fish some more hydrilla, but more on the outside grass line. See ya. All right, so we're gonna do something that I don't do very often. It's about just before lunchtime. We've been out here all morning, caught like 6 or 7 fish. Been really dead calm and kind of hot, gnats all on our face, and they've kind of stopped biting. And we're out here for a full day trip, like 8 hours. And I feel like if we stay here on Toho the rest of the day for whatever reason, then we're only gonna catch a few more fish. And I got on a really good bite in the afternoon at Butler 2 days ago. So we're gonna throw the boat back on the trailer and drive 19 miles over the Butler Chain, which is, if you've watched my other videos, is way different than this lake, and we're gonna split it up. But if you come here to fish with me, don't expect that we're gonna do this all the time. I just don't think we're gonna catch them very good, so there's no point in just staying here when we can easily drive over there and get the best of both worlds. So the next scene you see will be same day, in about 45 minutes we'll be on the Butler Chain. See ya. So here we are about an hour later. We're at the Butler Chain of Lakes now. Started the morning on Toho. Had a okay morning that turned into not a very good midday morning or midday bite, and I felt like we weren't going to catch anything, so we put the boat on the trailer, drove 19 miles. The winds picked up just a little bit and we got some more cloud cover, and we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, you wouldn't even know these are in the same area, would you? These lakes?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It was right up in here. See where the hole is coming up? Where the white's starting to come in?
Yeah.
That's where it's somewhere between here and, got him?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
been here.
oh, he's back.
That's another fish. That's another fish. That's a better one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
See if there's another one. I'm gonna drop those talons down right here. Oh, that's not a bad one. There we go. I think we made the right decision. It's not a big one. I guarantee that wasn't the one that you jumped off, because you had it hooked.
No, it wasn't.
You had
it was
hooked.
like immediate.
Yeah. Automatic.
The one popped off and he came right on.
Got him? Right by the boat?
Yep.
Oh. Did you touch him?
No. Nope.
You get it? Yeah. There you go. The fluke. See if there's another one with him. So if you can land on them out here when they're blowing up, they'll just bite it right away. Oh, did he pull off? Oh, I thought he pulled off.
He's bigger than I thought he was.
That little hitch that he had there, did he hit some grass or something? I thought he was, I mean, he's not huge, but I thought he was tiny when you hooked him.
Me too.
It is dead flat calm at like 2:30 in the afternoon.
Oh.
Close enough. If we were in a offshore boat, you touch the leader, and that counts.
I should have went down and got him, but I'm too lazy.
See which way they're going. Isn't that cool? Give it a couple good twitches over the surface. Oh, gotta let him eat. You get him anyway? Now I'm gonna get in there. Isn't that crazy?
Unbelievable.
What in the world just woke him up? They won't eat mine. I'm gonna catch this one here. There's two right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Eat it, eat it. Oh, you jerk. Then I just tell you to let it eat it, and then I just...
It was like too fast.
Need pliers?
Yeah.
One over there. The bait, when you can't see the bait that's flying out of the water. Oh, there we go. When you don't see bait flying out of the water, it typically means that it's little tiny minnows they're eating.
Yeah, when the bait are flying, you know it's something else.
These fish are strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look at that rod. Hey there, little guy. It's 100 degrees out in November. Is that fluke okay?
We're gonna see it.
Mine ripped out the side of the head.
The nose is a little.
Out there in the middle of nothing. That one just about ripped the rod out of my hand. Pretty good. Same size though. A little bit bigger. Did you hear this? Hear the drag he just stripped off? He's not that big. It's been an 8 for effort, dude.
A little bigger.
A little bigger.
He's definitely bigger.
Not big enough to strip off 5 yards of line though. Too lazy to bend all the way down and lift you. There we go. They haven't filled out yet here, like they're doing at Toho. These fish on this chain, when you get into like February, they'll have mouths like this and they'll weigh like 4.5 pounds. They'll be so odd looking, fat. It's strong though. They're out in like 18 feet of water out there. Oh, is that a fish? On the fluke? Or am I laying grass? It's a fish, he ain't. Yep, look at him swim with it. Swim right at the boat with it. Jeez, I bet he swallowed it. Oh. Or.
That's why, because it's about 6 ounces.
We'll still fish for a few minutes, but I think this big old whopper here is a good fish to end the video on. Because I can do like this and it looks big. So, this is what people come to Florida for.
Put it in the live well.
Giant largemouth. This is technically a keeper because we have a limit in Florida of keeping them under 16 inches. So that is a keeper. But this is why people come from all over the world to catch big giant largemouth like this one right here. And just kidding. Thanks for watching. We fished Toho this morning. It was a little slow, did catch one good one, and then we drove all the way across town through traffic to try and catch some more fish. We fished there for about 5 hours, I think it was, and we've been here about 3 hours. And it was just okay. I think we made the right decision by coming over here, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Dan from New York had a good time.
Great time.
And
highly recommended.
We'll see you next time. Please subscribe, leave me a few comments, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.